multiplying fractions. You guys did an amazing job with multiplying fractions, and we're going to be building on that today. Today we're going to be dividing fractions. You might remember when we did adding and subtracting integers. When we were adding integers, you guys did a great job with that. We used the tiles, we used number lines, we used calculators, and what we found when we started subtracting was subtracting is much more difficult. So we stopped subtracting. Change subtraction to addition, the next number is opposite. Turns out we're going to do the exact same thing with division. Division is terrible. We're never going to divide again. So in order to divide fractions, we are going to copy the first fraction, change your sign from division to multiplication, and then flip your second fraction. Let's look at a few examples. We're going to take negative 1/2, and we're going to divide that by 5/6. We've got negative 1/2 divided by 5/6. Now, in order to divide that fraction, we're going to copy our first fraction, negative 1/2, change our sign from division to multiplication, and flip our second fraction. What is flipping that fraction called? Anybody remember?
Oh, I remember this.
It is the reciprocal. We find the reciprocal of our second fraction.
It does sound like a part of it.
Is there anything, right? Is there anything that I can reduce in this multiplication problem?
No. Yes, yeah.
What can I reduce, Ryan?
6 and 2. 2 and 6.
2 goes into 2 one time, 2 goes into 6 3 times. Is there anything else that I can reduce?
Nope.
So there's nothing else I can reduce here. I've got a negative times a positive, so my answer is going to be negative. 1 times 3, 3 in my numerator. 1 times 5, 5 in your denominator. So your answer there is negative 3/5. Let's look at another example. This time we're going to take x over 8 divided by xy over 5. Try that one on your own. So in order to divide this, what do I do, Ryan?
You have to switch x, y, and 5, like turn around, and then change the division sign to multiplication.
Alright, so we're going to copy our first fraction, change our sign, and then we flip our second fraction. Michael, what was it that we called that when we flip our fraction? What is it? Reciprocal. Very good. Is there anything in here that I can reduce? Aiden, what can I reduce?
Excess.
So I can cancel that out, and now I can multiply straight across. Both my fractions are positive, so my answer is going to be positive. 1 times 5 will give me 5 in my numerator. 8 times y gives me 8y. So there's your answer. Let's look at one more example. Yes. Divide those.
Is that t squared?
T squared, yes. Alright folks, let's look at this one. We're going to copy, change, and flip our fraction, so we'll have 2s over t squared change to multiplication, and we flip, we find the reciprocal of our second fraction. Is there anything here that I can cancel? Tyler, do something I can cancel. I got t's here and here. Can they cancel if they're on the same level? No, so I can't cancel the t's. Julian? Here I got an s right here I can cancel, and an s right here I can cancel. Is there anything else I can cancel? No, there's not. 2 times 8 gives us 16 over t squared times t squared. What is t squared times t squared? T to the 4. Very good. You guys ready for a challenge? Here's what you're going to do. Create a division problem. Create a division problem that will cancel 2 things. So create a division problem where you will cancel 2 things. Like here we canceled 1 thing. Create a division problem where you're going to cancel 2 things and get this as an answer. Really good. Alright, so I challenged you. I said, I want you to create a division problem where we have to cancel 2 things out, and our answer is going to be 8k over 3. Let's look at what we've got. Our first one here, it looks like they worked it out for us. It looks like we've got 8k squared over 3 divided by k over 9. So we copy our first fraction, change to multiplication, flip our second fraction. So that'll give us 8k squared over 3 times 9 over k. Now what we do here is, can we reduce any of this? What can we reduce?
3 and 9.
3 goes into 3 once, 3 goes into 9 3 times. Anything else? Is this going to work?
No.
I don't think this is going to work because our k's are going to cancel out, which will just put us a 1 on the bottom. So we'll have 8k times 3. So it'll be 8 times 3 over 1. So it'll be 24k over 1. Let's look at our second one. Work this one out. Is number 2 going to work? Take a look at it. Copy, change, flip. Copy. Change. And then flip. It's a T, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. 4ks over 3t. Is that going to work?
Yeah.
What 2 things are we going to cancel? Tracy? The T and the S, so our T's will cancel. The S's. Well, someone said we could do the 4s and the 2. Can we do the 2 and the 4? No, because they're on the same level. Multiply 2 times 4 gives me 8k over 3. Did that work?
Yeah.
Awesome. And we got one more example down here. It's a little bit harder to read.
2h.
Brian, is that a 1 or a 2? So you got, so it's 1h over 1k divided by 3h over 8k squared. Copy, change, flip. Is that going to work?
Yeah, wow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Lena, what's something that'll cancel out? It is an H, yeah. So the H's will cancel. Good. Is there anything else that can cancel, Julian? Sure, I got a K here that can cancel and a K here right here that can cancel. So I'm left with 8K over 3. Perfect. Very good. Excellent, excellent.